Alright then, welcome back to the Adventures of Tarzan Souls. I am literally dragging myself through the actual depths of hell in order to forward this quest of mine. And, see, this is what I'm talking about. These guys, not only do they like to be just, like, incredibly strong and difficult to deal with, but they also like to place themselves in very tight spaces where exactly that happens. Your maneuverability is limited, and then they take their giant clubs with a very large, attack, like, area, and they just fucking, they just fuck you. They take their fucking giant-ass dildo-like clubs. It doesn't really look like a dildo, but I'm forwarding the metaphor. Take their giant-ass splintery clubs, and they use no lube, and they just fuck you with them. And that's it. Like, just, yeah. That was the greatest idea I've ever had. Wouldn't you guys say so? I think that was. Fuck you. I'm gonna stab you in the ass. Yeah, well, it's somewhat ironic considering the thing that I just expressed about the... Why I did not Estus before finishing him off, I don't know, because I like living life on the edge, goddammit. That's actually not true, I have lapses in reasoning sometimes. And I feel like if I do this enough, actually, I like to think that I'm pretty logically consistent most of the time, but I feel like there's gonna come a time where, like, in certain videos I say one thing, and in certain videos I say the other thing, and then, like, or another thing, not the other thing. There's more than two possibilities. But, there's just gonna come a point where they're gonna be like, you know, maybe Garmec is insane. Like, maybe that's just a reality of the situation. And I would probably have to agree with you, because, well, there's some questionable things going on with my brain. I mean, Granted, I feel like I shouldn't say that. That makes it sound like I'm, like, fucking dangerous or some shit. I'm not normal. Let's just say that. I don't really like these guys, but, I mean, they're not super hard to deal with. I don't like that they do fire damage, though, because it's like, then they still hurt you even when you have your shield. And, well, shields are my crutch in this game. I feel like in a way my character is a little bit deceptive because like I have a build like or a character build like a warrior I should say, but I'm dressed like a thief, so it's kind of like. Did I have another character like that? I feel like I've had characters before in other games where it's like I like to like roleplay it like I was being deceptive, but actually it just was kind of silly and dumb. Okay. I'm really glad that those things don't despawn. Actually, I remember in the last episode I had said, oh cool, this stuff. I remember in the last episode that I said that I actually I hate the big guys more than I hate the blow dart things. No, I've changed my mind about that. I hate the blow dart things far more. Because if one of them tags you with their dart and it actually like gives you full toxicity, then you are just fucked. I mean, unless you have like really high poison resistance and a lot of Estus, like that's just, well, or you know, the obvious, you have some sort of thing that cures toxic, which is why I got all those things. Although so far I've avoided the toxic. These fucking mosquito things are annoying. Can I not hit him? Oh god. God, the bodies are piling up. Okay. Oh god, there's 3 of them. Oh wait, are there 3, or is that just a second one? Oh god, these things are creepy. I have like several bodies stuck to me. This is kind of grim. Oh well. So I feel like as shit gets more insane, I'm gonna be able to like say less. I mean, granted, I know I've like gotten through boss fights. I've gotten through actual boss fights while just continuing on with my ramblings like usual, but it just kind of becomes an issue where like this. I don't know. I mean, part of it is that I just have like I'm just naturally scared of this area in general, but there's also just so much shit happening. There's so many enemies. Okay, you fucking... Yeah. I do kind of wonder why they don't just do their fire all the time, because it seems like that's a little more effective. A realization has occurred to me that, okay, where is... Hi there. How are you doing? That's the other thing, is going through this fucking, like, boggy shit is gonna be... Ah, damn it. I say that as I get poisoned, but theoretically it would be easier with my thief armor, thing. My thief armor poison resistance. Alright, I gotta... Alright, I gotta be careful now, because I'm almost out of Estus, and that's not good. I'm near the bonfire, that's the one thing. Just gotta go a little further, not get killed. I mean, I guess that, technically speaking, that is the goal of Dark Souls, to, well, just to move forward and not get killed. I mean, if you learn how to not get killed, then you have essentially just mastered Dark Souls, and that is... There's a lot that goes into not getting killed, but, hey, you wanna boil it down to its essence here. Alright, okay, so I wanna do a thing, real quick. I know I have it on my hotbar, but I'm just gonna dick around with menus instead. Deal with it. Okay, then, so... Not level up. Oh, I died. Now I remember. Okay, this time I'll actually use the hotbar. You know what sucks is when you're unhollowed and then you try to do something at the bonfire and then someone actually invades you as you're doing that. But it's kind of bullshit, because when people invade you, it doesn't invade you immediately. It takes a second for the game to kind of catch up. So what happens is you get these random fucking, like, fog doors, and bonfires stop working. And you don't even, like, the first time it happened, I actually thought the game was bugging out. I didn't even, but what the fuck? Look at his leg. I guess he's just warming it by the fire, or he's doing yoga. I don't know why that's happening. It seems like it wouldn't be very comfortable. No, but yeah, at first I didn't even realize what was fucking happening, so it was just like, yeah, yeah, I already said that, I thought the game was bugging out, I don't know why. It was upsetting. You know, I wonder if anyone has actually missed that, because, like, there's this tunnel here, but, like, did anyone just, like, not think to go down the tunnel? I'm not saying I did that. Well, not self-defense about it, but not really. I mean, it's pretty obvious you're in this tunnel. The natural thought is, well, what's at the end of the tunnel? But I do wonder if maybe some people just don't have that baseline of curiosity and we're just like, oh, I'm just gonna keep going, or like, I don't know, somehow it just didn't occur to them. It'd be kind of interesting on. Right then. For a second, I thought that was an actual human invading, and I was gonna be pissed. But no, this is good, because especially since I'm on Hallowed, actually, because I can use this lovely lady as my help during the Quelaag fight, which you are abysmal. Can I backstab her? I would like to backstab. Oh damn it! I almost had my chance. Okay, and I'm fighting Mosquito too while I'm at it. That's fun. So you were the lady that was trying to eat my little pyromancer friend, weren't you? I don't really appreciate that. Oh hey, I got some humanity. And I got the butcher knife. Cool. Is there something up there? I think maybe yes. Oh, that's how you get to the shortcut to the Valley of Drakes. I'm not gonna do that because I don't think I need to. Maybe I'll use it as a shortcut to get out of here once I defeat Quelaag, so just so you don't have to watch me do that bullshit. Or go through all the same bullshit, I guess you could say. But before the funny thing was, the first time I did this, I actually didn't know about the shortcut, so I literally just basically, oh shit, don't crush me. Don't crush me! He crushed me. No, but I didn't actually know about the shortcut, so I ended up literally just having to walk all the way back. I don't think... Can they go in here? I hope they can't go in here. I don't think we can fit. They're too fat. Okay, then. So we are... Oh, fuck. I almost forgot. I forgot that poison was slowly eating away at my life. That seems like a bad thing to forget. Oh, well. It is time to fight one of the most horrifying entities in a... Well, I guess it depends how you look at it. Or, I guess I should say, what area of her that you look at. I'm gonna summon this phantom because, hey, I'm not hollow, so fuck it, why not? I can't remember. I want to say that she might have actually been, like, a hindrance to me the last time I tried to do this. But, just, I mean, whatever. What's the worst that happens? I have to fucking do this again. Like, probably gonna have to do that anyway. Alright, we get a nice little preview of this semi-horrifying creature. Like, well, for anyone who hasn't seen this, you'll see it in a second. Yeah. It's, I'm not actually super into those nails, though, or really anything below the waist, but, you know, from then on, it's pretty good. The funny thing was, I remember reading a forum where someone was, because, like, I was having a lot of trouble on this boss fight, so I was trying to look up just, like, how I was to go about it, and, someone brought up an interesting point. They were, I don't know if this was actually intentional, but they were basically saying, watch Quelaag, not the spider body, and they were saying something effective like, she's naked for a reason, keep your eye on the girl, not the spider. But, yeah, it is true. If you're watching Quelaag, then that actually gives you a better indication of what she's about to do, because I guess, apparently when she hugs the spider's head, that means she's about to do that explosion move that kills you instantly. Although if you're attacking her, like, if you're assaulting her from behind, then, it's a little bit more difficult, because you can't really see what she's doing from that angle. Or I guess what the human has. Also, I just realized, why does she need two heads? Like, do each of them have their own personality? Oh shit. Mildred, get away! No, Mildred, you know not what you do! I don't know why I just quoted Jesus. Fucking... Quelaag, I don't really like the... Oh. It's funny though, I remember when I was talking to my other friend who plays Dark Souls, and, she was kind of like... no, it was I who initiated this conversation. I just remember, after I fought the, after I started fighting Quelaag, I was saying, like, is it weird that, like, I would be semi-willing to bang Quelaag? And she was like, yeah, I think so. But to be fair, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a... I mean, well, here's the thing, is I don't know my standards, like, physically are really that high, although to be fair, you might argue that Spider Monsters is kind of going too far, but to be fair, I mean, it's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty workable up on top. It's just kind of, I mean, I could just try to pretend the spider isn't there, actually, although, the other thing is she's, like, kind of, like, she has this fiery thing going on, so, like, that might be painful. Why does this not hurt her very much? That upsets me. The funny thing too is Quelaag's weapon is actually what that guy who killed me back in episode 7, I believe, was using when that whole thing happened. Man, Mildred does a lot more damage to her than I do. If I recall correct, I'm supposed to roll right to avoid Is there a weapon that I have that would do more damage to her? Oh god, okay, I'm focusing. No, but yeah, it's not... I feel like, I guess what that whole thing with Quelaag, basically, the point is that I feel like if someone said Smash or Pass on Quelaag, the answer would be yes. I would, not yes, smash it. Yes, the smartass answer. I cannot tell you. It would So it's kind of 50-50 in my mind. And it's 50-50 in terms of how much of her is a fucking spider. Although, granted, one of the issues is that the body mass wise, the spider actually makes up a much larger percentage than she does. Oh, come on, but don't let me die now. With this amount of health left. One could argue maybe it would be in my interest to Estus, considering that I have fucking 8 of them, and, you know, might as well, even if it'll waste some at this point. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes! I honestly cannot believe I did that the first time. I mean, actually, I think I've heard that wasn't even that hard a boss fight, but just the sheer amount of struggle that went into that the first time I did that. I'm kind of proud of myself, actually. Alright, also, I just realized that means that, oh, wait, no. Well, that means that the last 2 bosses I had a deathless run. But, yeah, so, it's actually a little past time to call the episode, but, I hope you enjoyed that. We killed a spider creature, and, be sure to like if you did, and consider subscribing.